Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sadie. Welcome to Hulu Radio. I am so happy to be back and happy to be here with you. And I hope you're doing well. I truly hope you're doing well. And if you're not, take a deep breath. It will be well again very, very, very soon. I promise you. Let's see what is going on. This is your daily reading, but whenever you come across is when you were meant to see it. Let's get into it. What do you need to know right now? I'm getting something about the gut, the stomach. Ooh, just got nauseous. Yeah. Woo, what is going on, guys, with the gut, with the stomach, with the belly? All right, so I'm gonna ignore that and let's get into this. Messages for this collective. Okay. Messages for this collective. What do they need to know? Ooh. Messages. One more. Whoa. Messages. All right, so let's see. We had change come out with wind, number 24. We have volcanoes with power. We have fluidity with outer core. And then we have purity with ice. Okay, clearly there's change coming. Probably around the winter time, but doesn't mean nothing if it doesn't resonate, right? Take what's needed, right? But I am getting something around winter. There's something powerfully changing in your circumstances in your life. They definitely want you to be more fluid. They want you to go with the flow. That's clear. That's clear from these energies here. I'm getting remember who you are. I'm getting that remember who you are. Is that from The Lion King? Oh my gosh, that's so bizarre. I just saw The Lion King in my head. I don't know if The Lion King is something for someone out there. Maybe The Lion King resonates in some way. It's a special movie to you or something. I don't know. But I don't even know if that's from that movie. I just saw The Lion King. So it could be two separate things. But I heard remember who you are. I'm going to get into this and clarify. Interesting. I'm getting something about Thomas Jefferson. That is so random. Thomas Jefferson. Oh, okay, Thomas Jefferson. I don't know why Thomas Jefferson is coming through. I am cracking up. I don't know why Thomas Jefferson is in my reading right now. What is happening? All right, so let's see. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this change, the Devil. We have the Page of Swords. Ooh, Thomas Jefferson is really like, I don't know what this man want. Y'all can look it up. Maybe that has some relevance to you all. Okay, we have the Star at the bottom. I like the Star because it reminds me of the Purity card. Okay, because purity, the Star card is about healing, right? It's about purifying what the tower just crashed down, right? Like after the fire is the fire is burning, the fire department comes and like extinguishes it, right? And that's what the Star represents to me. Because clearly there was something that you had to walk away. Something was stealing your power, especially with the Devil, right? Like something, the Devil, and then we have power here. something was definitely stealing your vitality, your power, making you feel like you couldn't walk away, or you felt bound to in some way. Now, this could be anything, so you take it how it resonates for you. This could be a work situation, this could be a relationship, this could be a mindset, this could be a money pit, this could be debt. This could be anything, but I feel like you recently had to, like, something had to be done. Something had to die, basically, right? And something had to be purified. I think something was holding you back. Clarify this Page of Swords. What is this message that the Page of Swords is bringing in for this collective? It'd be funny if the Star comes back out. The Empress. All right. The Knight of Swords at the bottom. I feel like I'm hearing something about domination. Domination, world domination. I don't know what this is getting into. You might have been dealing with someone who wanted to dominate you. I feel like the Page of Swords message with the Empress coming out to clarify, and the Knight of Swords at the bottom, is that you either had a thought, you might have received a word, maybe you heard something online, maybe you've been watching motivational videos, maybe you went to church, maybe you talked to a sister, a friend, a cousin, a father, I don't know, where something hit, like whatever they said hit home, and you like woke the hell up. Something like, it was like you were asleep and your eyes open and you're like, oh snap, like I've been under this spell for how long? Like it took this. Because what I feel is that, right, because the Ten of Swords, to me, there's 9 other swords. So like what happened, right? Like why did it take the 10th sword to really be done, right? And so something broke, right? Something happened that was kind of irreversible, and you woke up. But it wasn't only through your own, I mean, what the actions you're taking is walking away, but the word, something of, I don't know why the Page of Swords is coming through as a word. And I don't mean one word. I mean, someone gave you inspiration. Someone spoke life into you. Someone reminded you of who you actually are. They gave you a word, right? Like they gave you inspiration in some way. And so this motivated you to walk away. Clarify this message further, please, spirit guides. Okay, so we had the 3 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups come out. At the bottom, we have the Emperor. Yeah, something about power. Oh my gosh, behind that is the Hierophant. Yeah, you were, even this could even be a marriage. This could even be where you were out with your friends, or you were watching something on TV and like something broke and you were like, I can't stay in this relationship. I can't stay in this marriage. I can't stay in this contract. I can't stay in this situation. It's funny because the Emperor and the Empress is the counterparts of each other, right? But I feel like this is not a harmonious situation, okay? Whatever this wasn't harmonious. It wasn't working for you. Maybe it was working for the other person. Maybe because you were submissive. Maybe because you were giving over your power. So it was beneficial for them to keep you. But for you, it was devastating. For you, it was emotional turmoil. For you, it was hard. For you, you weren't benefiting as much as this other individual was, whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, whatever it is. And so someone had to wake you up. I think you've been praying like, oh my God, I want to leave. Oh my God, I want this to stop. But, oh God, disclaimer, or whatever they call it now, trigger warning or whatever. Some of you, this is around abuse, right? Whatever, take that as it resonates. Something had you in a chokehold. Like it really did have you bound. This could even be like alcohol or like something like that. It could be drugs. It could be anything like that. Something took away your power. And took also in the process, took away your self-motivation, took away your self-love. Like, and I'm very against putting blame on other people in situations. I'm all about accountability because I feel like people do exactly what we allow them to do, right? Now, everything is nuanced, but with this energy, this resonates with what I just said. I feel like you might have said you wanted this. This probably was nice in the beginning. Something about this feels like someone offering like a child a sweet to become their friend, and then you find out this person is a monster, right? Like it's giving luring you in, like pulling you in with something, and then you open the door and there's like nothing behind that door. They have nothing to offer, but they saw that you had everything to offer. So they wanted you. This situation wanted you, whether this is a work situation, whether this is like parental or whatever, or love, romantic love, whatever it is. Something benefited from you being blindfolded, being cuffed. This is icky energy. Do you have any advice for these folks? Okay. Your healing is definitely... Okay, I'm going to take all of them. I don't typically do that, but it feels relevant. So you have the Three of Cups with the Three of Swords. That's significant to me because I feel like this could have been where you didn't know you were signing up for a relationship that was going to include a third person, right? Maybe this person became a cheater, or they had a wandering eye, or they just couldn't keep it tucked, right? Like they couldn't keep it together. You felt like the third wheel in your own relationship. This could also be where this person dedicated themselves to other things more than they dedicated themselves to that relationship that they were in with you. You have the Four of Swords, the Death card, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, the King of Wands. I'm hearing that some of you need to move. I don't know. When the Four of Wands fell out the deck, I heard the word move. Some of you should be moving, or probably already in the process of moving, especially with that change coming out. I think you're going to find your healing somewhere else. Definitely a relationship is done, Death card. I do feel like now it's just their time with the Four of Wands coming out too, with the after the Three of Swords, is that your healing, you're now in a healing space, right? You're trying to heal from whatever toxicity you just left. I do see like a new beginning happening though. You have the King of Cups at the bottom. I do see a new beginning happening. I'm hearing like this is going to come in a different place though. Okay. So let's say you left a King of Wands, right? I feel like a King of Cups person might be in a different location. Let's put it like that. There's a new beginning on the horizon, I'm hearing. Like you have a new beginning. There's a move, maybe a physical move, a mental move that you need to invite in. Your healing is somewhere else. Final message for this collective of folks. Spirit guides, what is your advice for the final messages? Okay, We have the, you cannot make this shit up. Look at this, guys. Hold on. Is it straight? Movement with speed. We have protection at the bottom. I love whenever I see protection come up because you know that this is blessed. Whatever you're about to do, you're protected. It's meant. It's going to be okay. It's going to be good. It's unbelievable movement. I mean, it's exactly what I just said. I do feel like moving away from the situation, getting away from the situation. Even having like new furniture, like if you can't afford to move, maybe you can buy new furniture, maybe you can redecorate, maybe you can move things around, maybe you could throw shit away. You are needing to transition out of this, away from this energy. If you can. Obviously everything is nuanced, right? So like if you can't afford to move, don't take it out on me. Obviously, clearly you have to figure out your way through that. But I'm saying if there's an opportunity to make a shift, take it, okay? Take it. You are protected. Your guides are watching out for you. This is why this break had to happen. This is why they sent you that word that I kept talking about. They sent that in because they wanted you to wake up. You were dizzy. You were out of it. They had you under their spell. The money was great. The sex was great. The that was great. Whatever it was, but it's time to wake up and it's time to move on. Okay, so those are your messages. I hope that it was helpful. I will be here and I will see you the next time. Take care. Bye.